we are. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Habanos Saturday, December 6th, 2025. Yes, you're stuck with Reza and I until Usman shows up. He's got to do the math here. This is going to take a while. But we are here, kids. We are live, and we are going to have with us.
I don't believe you are, because I'm on the screen and I can't find it.
Here we go. We're going to go through this again, that he can't find anything. Can you find us now? We're right there. There you go. Look at you.
What is your YouTube channel?
Oh my God! Seriously,
Well, this is a very nice segue for you to announce to the audience that
I know. Yes, the YouTube channel, everybody, is called 20F Entertainment, and welcome to 20F Entertainment, which produces Habanos Saturday, and we are here today. And the fans were asking for it, and we have, when everybody gets on the show later today, a commercial, and you can buy with that QR code above us. We have you want me to run it now? I can run it twice. That's how we make money.
Did you take AJ Patel's permission when you put his face on the T-shirts that we are selling as merchandise for the Habanos Saturday show?
Not at all. I just took AJ's picture from everything, and we stole it, and we're looking forward to people wearing AJ on the face. Yeah, we're those kind of guys. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to everybody having AJ on their face.
And I also want a T-shirt with all the aficionados photos on there as well, because they're making a dent in the industry big time.
Yeah. So they're making something in the industry. David actually has done stuff. If you want, for the fans that arrive early, we can also run this. Wait, we have a comment from somebody. And I'm sorry that I didn't display it. Let me just get that going for everybody. We'll make it wide.
I can see on the large screen. It's from
Yes, he goes, how are we doing, gents? Ali, we're doing fine, my friend. Good to have you with us. Ali's the one who said that if we had merch, he would possibly buy it. So Ali, all the merch is for you to buy now. Just so we know, kids, I ordered merch, and it takes about 10 days to get it. So not next Saturday.
Don't hold back on the sales.
Yeah, I got it. Next Saturday. I won't have it, but the following Saturday, I will be wearing the official Hawaiian shirt with Habanos Saturday written all over it, which you actually said was pretty cool. I thought you were going to be
cool. It's almost as cool. It's almost as cool as the Giorgio Armani.
Is your Versace today? No, Giorgio Armani. Excuse me.
Giorgio Armani. Collezioni, in fact. Collezioni.
Really? Wow.
And I'm wearing this because I've heard the whispers throughout the industry that they want to sponsor your... Yeah, you can't see much, but it's a chalk stripe. It's
very nice, yeah.
Well, that's like deconstructed kind of thing.
Yeah. And now, just to let you know, in about 20 minutes, Eurus is going to be joining us. And Eurus is going to be
the name of a Lamborghini 4x4. It's actually Urs.
Urs? His middle name is Steven. So Steven's going to be joining us later.
Actually, Steven, do me a favor. When Urs comes on, the words that come out of your mouth should be Willkommen Urs. Wie geht's?
Willkommen Urs. Oh my God. I can barely speak English now.
It sounds Yiddish primarily.
But it's German.
German.
I know. Yiddish and German was a combination.
It took me a long time to work out that Yiddish is German.
Really?
Well, it's a dialect of German, I think, or it's like a lot of German in it.
Yeah, that's when that's when the friendly Nazis were around. Yeah, I got that part. So, but Urs, as you'd like to call him, I feel like I just hurt myself when I said that. Urs will be here, and he will be discussing with Usman. They're going to geek out together on how you store a world famous geek out.
There's the title for the YouTube. There's the title for the YouTube, the Geek Out.
Geek Out. And but the live title right now is Inside the World Famous Cigar Collection. And Iris is going to tell you how you keep a cigar collection of his magnitude.
I can cut to the chase.
There we go.
You buy a Tupperware container. You put
That's what we do. That's pretty much it. Yes. I remember he told me that, and that's literally how I store my cigar boxes now in the mega glass Tupperware with the mega bags.
Humidification and temperature system.
Right.
Put it in Tupperware box.
Yeah, it works just as good.
I'm sure real... Okay. Controversiality starts now.
Yes, here we go.
Cigar aficionados around the world who don't call themselves aficionados,
right,
because they're real.
Yes, that's right.
Probably if they ever watch programs like this, I hope they enjoy ours, right? But when they watch the serious highbrow stuff, like they what the fuck? Just put it in a Tupperware thing, put it under the bed, and forget about cigars the next You
Urs
know,
is the one
3
who gave
years.
me that idea because we were on a herf with him, and he pulls out this like a file
I beg your pardon?
box. We were on the herf with him, and he pulled out that file box. He's pulling out a box, and I'm thinking, wait a second. And then we've spoken to him in the past. He goes, yeah, I keep it like that. So I started to keep my boxes in the same format with those little Yumi bio pads, and it's perfect. So now I don't have to spend money on humidors and stupid cases that look good for stupid people that are never coming over to the house. So it's perfect. I love it. It's a beauty, as we say.
Talking about accessories, by the way, you're now talking about accessories.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been dealt the second accessory by Mantis. David,
Oh,
who owns Mantis, is a very cool cat. I bumped into him not yesterday, day before yesterday, and he said, "You're going to try the green one." Now, I don't know if you can actually see, I'll put it up as a short, but this is a dark green verde. It's sort of the Bentley colors.
here,
The
pull it
two
up. Put it up.
morons. There we
Put it up.
go. There we
Put it
go.
up one more
Joined by a
time.
third moron. Joined
Oh,
by a
wait.
third moron commenting. Clearly.
Oh, let's look at the moron. Oh, two morons. Yes, thank you very much. If you say that, you have to actually,
Yeah.
if you say that, you actually have to donate to the show. So please do that. Don't
There
forget
we
to
go.
subscribe and
No, we
like
could be, we
and
could
give
be,
money.
we could be the friendly three morons.
That's true. Well, we're waiting for the third one to join us.
No,
So
we've got the third
that's,
one. The gentleman making the comments.
oh, what's
Pimp,
his name? Pimp
Pimpin Toads 5871.
87. Well,
And
Pimp and Toads,
you know, the more criticism, the
the
more I
better.
take it as a compliment.
I
It's
agree with you.
amiable, affable. We're not like the ladies. We don't get pissed off in 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah. You know what's really funny? This guy's calling us two morons, but he's afraid to tell us his name. So, sir,
No, but
anytime you'd
no,
like to tell
no,
us his
no.
name, no, we don't want that. Okay, never mind.
He's a cool cat. I think he's a cool
Okay.
cat for coming
All
on
right.
here and calling us two morons.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate
Clearly, he
that.
had
Well,
the time to come on here and waste.
I know. And where's the donation? If you're going to call us morons, cough up €20. Let's go,
Again with the
pal. We have a
donation,
day.
this is not a telethon. We're not raising
When someone calls me a moron, they have to pay. It's just the way it is. I'm a Jew. You got to pay.
And we take, as we Muslims, we take a philosophical thing. He will pay.
Oh, he'll pay. That's a whole nother thing. Yeah, okay. So we're not going to go down that path. Anyway, welcome to Habanos Saturday, everybody. In about 10 minutes or so, 20 minutes, Urs will be joining us to tell us how you store a world-famous collection of cigars. Usman will be here, and we'll see if she throws a temper tantrum
You
or
know
not,
what?
and
The
if she
guy who put
stays.
up two morons, right,
Oh,
is
here we go.
probably one
Yeah.
of those little fucking idiots I pissed off. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's probably one of those little videographers who makes little videos or something
Here we
like
go.
that, or one of the
Yeah.
ladies. Yeah, because
He's a
if
lady.
you haven't got a face, you want to come and insult me to my face.
All
Calm,
right.
calm, calm. Come
He's already
on.
gone.
You
He's
know where
already
to
gone.
find me.
Where do they find you?
Fucking.
It's going to be that kind of a show today, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, where's Ali, the cigar analyst? Ali, I'm gonna run this commercial.
Ali is specific on here for a specific reason. I'll give a
What?
shout out, right? Yeah, to Ali.
Okay, give it a
Okay.
shout out.
So Ali's been winding me up a little bit, right? Not in a bad
Okay.
way, in a nice way. He's sort of like
He didn't touch you when we have to pull
baiting
out a
me.
doll or
I
anything.
found this as of late. People do bait. They
Right.
enjoy the baiting and the bait back, and it's sort of like, who else mentioned this? Qasim. Qasim
Yeah.
said, he used a word for me, which I thought was in the beginning. I thought it was slightly not insulting, but it sounded insulting. But I had to
Sure.
check it. He said you're really good at trolling.
Oh,
Trolling, right?
trolling. You're a
And
troller. Right.
in my head, a
Troller.
troll. In my
Yeah.
head, a troll. I don't know if you remember that story from the 60s and 70s.
Yeah,
The
the
Queen's Billy
troll.
Goat's Gruff, and there's
Yeah.
a troll that lived under a
Yeah.
bridge. I thought
Yeah.
that's what a troll was, but
No.
trolling means
Yeah.
to sort of incite sort of
Yeah.
like controversial comments.
That's true. That's
I didn't
true.
know that.
And that's what we do. We troll for the comments. But we made this commercial specially for Ali, the cigar analyst, because Ali said last week, and I quote, "If you had merch, there's a possibility I would buy it." So Ali, we're running this commercial just for you. You asked for it, fans, and you got it. The one and only Habanos Saturday cigar collection, from polo shirts to t-shirts to backpacks to coffee mugs to slippers and sneakers with cigars on them. You can have the exclusive collection for Habanos Saturday. Don't miss this. Go to Habanos Saturday YouTube channel at 2OF Entertainment if you would like to get your exclusive collection. All right, that's for Ali. And if you guys hit the QR code above, you can buy the
all that
merchandise.
merchandise has got that very high quality feel to it.
It does. It actually is all Under Armour stuff, so it's all great stuff. Anyway, we have one guy. I can't see your name because it's too far away. He once says Andrew Tate wannabe. I don't know who Andrew
Look,
Tate
you
is, but
fucking
thanks for
idiot
saying that.
commenting. Andrew Tate is about 30 years younger than me, yeah? I was here before
Okay.
him, and this is the way I look, so go fuck off.
Wait. And the etymology of trolling is a hunt without a purpose. Trolling has no end game. Well, thank you for sharing. That's awesome. I guess ChatGPT is
Excellent.
working very hard this morning.
Etymology. At least it's someone who can use complicated words.
Well, it's ChatGPT who uses complicated words. Let's not give the guy too much
Andrew
credit. I mean, how
Tate.
copy, cut, and paste. I mean, really.
Andrew,
It's
who
like,
the fuck
listen,
wants to be like Andrew Tate? Why the fuck would you
I
want
don't
to be like
know.
Andrew
Can I,
Tate?
can I ask a question?
Task.
Who? Can I ask this question? Who's Andrew Tate? I have no idea.
Well, at least I've heard of this man.
Okay, I haven't heard of them. I'm sorry. So the gentleman who said Andrew Tate wannabe, if you'd like to give us a little brief on who he is, that would be awesome because I have no clue. I actually have a life. So unless you're not, if you're running a country or something, I'll know who you are. But if you're some guy on YouTube, I have no clue. Okay. Anyway, thank you for the loving fans. I love our fans that hate us because can I tell you, when I put those up on shorts on Instagram, those get the most.
I think they're trying to rile me up. I'm going to go to calm.
No, I like when they rile you up. That's the best part. That's the best part of my day.
Bring it
Yeah.
back
I got to pay these guys $20 each now because they did what I asked them to. So, it's just the way it works.
Oh, right. Oh, it's like that, is it?
You see? No, that's how it works. I'm like, hey, if we want to rile the big guy up, there you go. And then later we're going to send them a baseball cap. And I'm like, oh, here we go. No fantics to be seen. There are 8 people. I'm here. Okay, great. Just so you know, gentlemen, the show does about 40,000 podcast listeners. The YouTube stuff we do is for the live to get to the podcast, as well as getting our our shorts. So, but thank you for someone who doesn't know anything about our show.
You better not be Indian. Well, I'm not Indian.
Oh,
but
is he talking about you or not?
Real.
Steven's hilarious, and you guys are getting attacked today. Oh my God!
You look like Neo in Bollywood remake of The Matrix.
Oh my God! I got that, and I've got Ali saying I'm hilarious. And why are you giving guys attacking today? I don't know. It's just because I got to kill 10 minutes before Princess shows up and gets out of hair and makeup. So we're killing some time. Once Princess is on and Urs is on, we're good.
You're broadcasting to the cheap audience today as well.
I see that. The guys in the cheap seats are
the cheap seats are full.
I know. Wait till the guys from the UAE come in because they're the ones who throw money at us, usually for us to go off the air. And I appreciate that. So, Ali, I'm going to be expecting a good morning from
India is
Fanboy.
pure filth. Not my comments. The comments of someone sitting in the cheap seats at the back.
Yeah. We just had a nice comment from somebody who says, good afternoon. Well, good afternoon to you, sir. There you go. All the seats are free.
Oh, he's a Rachmaninoff fanboy, huh?
I know. There you go. Listen, the show is worldwide and famous. What can I tell you? And if you talk to Reza, he'll tell you he's a star.
This is just it. I know you've
It's a happening. Yes, it's a happening.
It's just a happening. It's like it's two of us, 3 of us. We get together. We decide, we're smoking anyway on a Saturday morning or wherever you are. Stephen's first thing in the morning. There we go. The messages start already. Boom.
Why don't you inhale cigar smoke? I don't know, Reza. Why don't you inhale cigar smoke?
Why don't you inhale cigar smoke?
I think that may be a legitimate question.
I mean,
you want to give him a legitimate answer?
Why don't you?
Oh God!
I mean, you say inhale. What I do is I retrohale, so it goes up in the sides, comes out the nose. If you take it into your lungs, it'll probably be the first and last cigar that you have.
I was going to say you'll do the Technicolor yawn. I think if that's what you do. So, but yeah, so cigar smoke is supposed to be put in your mouth and then blown out.
Obsessed with this Andrew Tate nonsense, yeah. What the fuck?
I think Andrew has watched our show.
I think Andrew has won over their brains. He sort of parasitized their brains in the cheap seats, yeah. And they are the cheap seats, right? Okay, and just fucking move on to the next fucking topic, you fucking pieces of shit. I think Ali's paid these people to get you riled up, just so you can. I think he has. He's like, listen, I want you to come on the show today, and I want you to piss up Reza, because if you do that, Steve's going to put out shorts on Instagram this week that are going to be awesome. So yeah, so that's it. So once again, guys, we don't know who Andrew Tate is, so it means nothing to us. But thank you, I guess. I guess it's a compliment. I have no idea. Anyway, later today, I have to tell you, last week I had the Year of the Horse
by Davidoff. And can I tell you, that is an excellent smoke. I have one complaint. So, Roy, listen carefully. And Davidoff, listen carefully. They give you this beautiful gift box that you put your little gold plaque in with your cigars to store. The Year of the Horse cigar is too big to store in the box they give you. That is a first world problem. I understand that. Anyway, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So yeah, so that was I thought that was quite interesting. I mean, I figured a way to do it, but I'm like, whoever designed the box certainly didn't talk to the guy or girl that was actually making the cigars. It is literally 3 centimeters too small, the lid to close. And I just thought that was crazy. And I'm here by myself, apparently talking to myself. There we go. So I thought that was very interesting. Anytime you want to jump in there, buddy, feel free.
No, it's just that, as I said to you before, the moment I sit down with you on a midday in London, right? That's
Everybody
when all
call.
the text messages start. And when I say text messages, I don't mean text messages necessarily relating to the show. It's just, I think it's roughly, people get up roughly at this time. They've had their breakfast and they start, hammering away messages.
Sure.
But, so the Year of the Horse, you enjoyed it though. I haven't smoked it. So I
will tell you I enjoyed it so much, and we know I'm very selective on what I buy. I literally liked it so much I bought a box. And I was just like, I was that impressed with it. And the box,
Year of the Horse, or just a box?
I bought just a box. What, the Year of the Horse is expensive? No, I bought a box of the Year of the Horse. And the boxes on my Instagram, absolutely gorgeous. They give you 2 boxes. The box where you put your little gold plaque that gives you the number of the box you bought and whatnot. That of course doesn't fit the cigar in it properly because Davidoff screwed up. Sorry, Roy. 2, the box itself that it came in is absolutely gorgeous. So that part of it was beautiful. The cigar was a great smoke. And I think next week or the week after, we're going to do our favorite smokes of 25. And I've got like 4 of them. 2 are Cuban and 2 are non. So I'm very excited to go through that. I think that's going to be a good show.
I'm still I'm still retrohaling the question. Why don't you inhale cigar smoke? Is that a serious question? Is that from someone who smokes?
It could be somebody who is just starting to smoke and they have a question. Why don't you? It could be a real question.
If you're starting to smoke, my suggestion is why don't you try inhaling it, and that'll give you the answer.
One more time.
The show is expanding in reach clearly since we're getting these random comments. They're not random comments. They're extraordinarily intellectual comments.
Yes, because the guy used that one word.
It gives some idea of the age level of the audience watching.
There we go.
There's a lot of Andrew Tate references, so they're clearly 3-year-olds.
Who's Andrew Tate?
Well, his name has come up like so many times. It may be because there is some simpatico here, or there is clearly someone thinks that either you or I are trying to do an Andrew Tate impression. Let me clarify. Yeah, I'm double Andrew Tate's age, and the little fucker can't speak English properly, even though he was educated in Luton. Right, and
apparently
Luton,
you know who
as
he
everyone knows, is the pinnacle of education in this country. Okay, so if you're going to make Andrew Tate references, you little
pissants.
Well, no, actually, let me be kind. Okay. You extraordinary people out there,
special. Let
me return unkindness with kindness. You extraordinary people out there, thank you for the observations. You're wrong.
The yarmulke is the rock. The jewel is under. It doesn't know. Yeah, dude, I can't help you. Anyway, we're going to ignore these guys at this point because I can't. Stupid is stupid. Anyway.
I bet you that's Andrew Tate. That could actually even be Andrew Tate.
Well, Andrew, then come on the show. Come hang out with us, buddy. I don't know who you are.
The thing is this. I don't want this fucking conversation to hijack what we were going to talk about. And actually, I wanted to give you a little bit of a cigar roundup of the week.
Please.
Here in sunny palm tree laden London. All right.
I like it already.
Yeah, so last week something quite interesting, and it was last week or was earlier this week. I can't remember. It's all turning into a fuzz.
Sure.
I was at the beginning. It was the top of this week. It was Monday, right? So this is a good summary. I was invited by Roy Sommer of Davidoff fame to a Davidoff event, actually,
Okay.
with Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce was celebrating the 100 years of the Phantom model.
Nice.
And this was a very, very small event of about 10 people, including myself.
Right. Of course it
Right.
was.
Okay. And this was a meet and greet with a chap called Randolph Churchill, who is Winston Churchill's great
Grandson.
grandson.
Yep.
And this was sort of a prelude to a big event that took place later in the evening where he won a sort of Cigar Smoker of the Year award, etc., etc., etc. But I did get to smoke a cigar that I haven't smoked before. It was the Davidoff Artist, the Winston Churchill, the Artist.
I smoked that. That's a great smoke.
I think, let me be as objective and kind as possible. I found it a little bit raw. I mean, I got carried away with the occasion. There was like 5 or 6 people smoking, and the occasion always increases. A good occasion in good company always increases the enjoyment of a cigar. But I found that I enjoyed about half of that cigar, and the rest of it became a little bit too acerbic for me. A little bit too. I thought there was a bit too much ammonia. I think that cigar, as people say, people much better than me, people who know far more about cigars than I, would say that one would benefit from some aging, I guess.
Gotcha. Well, I had it a couple months back, and I actually enjoyed it. So I don't know if mine was aged better or not, but I truly, truly enjoyed it. So I enjoyed it. Now, we do have a legitimate question, the difference between pipes and cigars. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, she's out of hair and makeup. She's on her way here with her escort. And here, as you can see, here we go. Here we go. Here she comes. We're making a big entrance for her. There we go. And
one of the aficionados.
One of the aficionada. And here she is. Princess is here, everybody. Welcome to the show. There he goes. Everybody's here. There you go. Look, innovation from the crowd. There you go. I don't think he's either reading something or he's trying to do something. But since he's here, let's just start the show officially as he's trying to figure things out. Oh, wait, he's trying to figure out his Instagram. This could take This could take a while. So while he's figuring out his Instagram, we're going to start the show.
This is 2OF Entertainment.
Welcome to Habanos Saturday, the fastest growing cigar show on YouTube with over 100,000 subscribers. Come join us every Saturday live. Every Saturday live.
And we're here, boys and girls. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like the show. If you don't like it, subscribe and like anyway. Welcome to everybody that's on Instagram. Welcome to Princess, who's finally here. In a few minutes, we're going to have Ursan to talk about how you maintain a beautiful worldwide collection. And so he and Usman can geek out. So that'll be great. Usman, how you doing? Oh, good. It's like talking to Reza. Nice. So anyway, Reza, what are you smoking is what Ali wants to know.
Hi, Steven.
Tobacco.
Hello, Usman. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Why do you sound like you're dying? He was actually smoking a cigar before you came on the show.
I don't give it. I don't give it.
He was smoking a cigar right before he came on. What were you smoking? Reza, Ali would like to know. That's awesome.
I'm smoking premium tobacco.
Premium tobacco. Okay. All right. Usman's having technical difficulties. He'll be right there. He is. Are you here with us, Usman, or are we having a problem over there?
I'm not having any technical difficulties. It is just that my mental difficulties are not allowing me for the last 1 week to tolerate the kind of behavior we are getting on the show.
You realize he smoked he's smoking a cigar the whole 20 minutes before you showed up, and he now is smoking a cigarette to annoy you. You realize this?
The whole point is, the time of the show is now when we go live. So anything that happens before that doesn't count. Anything that happens after that is what counts.
Okay, well,
I don't really care. I respect him like an elder brother. He wanted me to leave the show last time. I left it, and I did not come back again. If he
Well, we
wants me
missed
to
you.
again, I can do that once again. It's his,
Oh, my
it's
God.
his choice. It's not the first time I have not listened to my brother. But okay, fine. If he wants me, fine. If he doesn't want to listen to me, despite the fact that as a brother I've told him many times, then it's his choice. That tells me how the elders are these days. Who claim to be from the 70s and the 60s, and the ones who are actually the elders. Fine, whatever. Thank you very
All right.
much, His for
He's
taking out.
smoking a cigar right now. You realize that. Hey, listen, while you're going on your
I
rant,
was
let's
always
bring in our.
smoking a cigar. I don't know what the problem is.
Look, you're smoking a cigar right here. What are you smoking? Before Urs comes on, what are you
Two
smoking?
cigars.
What are you smoking?
Right. Okay. So he's not gonna tell you. He's just gonna waste time. Oh,
he's not.
so he's smoking the right thing today, given the fact it is the launch of Punch Princesas, which is the limited edition cigar for 2025, and the event is happening in Limassol, Cyprus today. It is a very apt choice that Reza is smoking a punch. I'm guessing it's a punch.
It's a double punch.
It's a double punch, right? And for me today, I mean, as there is a lot of happening in Cyprus and a lot of cigar movement in Cyprus for the last 1-2 days, because today is the event. But there was a pre-event yesterday by the Habibi Cigar Club, as I shared with you the name while I was in Dubai. And there was like any and everyone from the cigar world was practically there at the event last night, where they were sharing again Calibra Cigar Essentials. Calibra Rodenko was very much there. He was so kind that he has actually gifted around 50 of the cutter pouches to at the event. There are a few friends who actually dished out cigar boxes anywhere and everywhere. And there was like an event like no other. So I thought it will be fitting for me that I should also give my and pay my small tribute / token of camaraderie and sharing of the bond that I have with the president.
Bondage. Whoa. You got bondage? Now we're into a show. Thank God. Let me get this. Urs is about to come on. Oh, very nice. Look at you.
I am smoking a Paul Laranaga Petit Corona, as it is just a little
PLPC on the Habibi Cigar Club band.
There you go.
Sir.
All right, guys.
Actually, that's a good short. That's a good short. Usman, can you light it, please? Because then we can make a short out of it and publish it.
Yes, of course.
And then I'll have Urus come on.
Usman, can you also let me know when it's okay for me to put this down and carry on smoking a cigarette?
You can carry a cigarette whenever you want.
Never, not at all. After, not at all till the time we are. And if people realize, I'm actually wearing a red hoodie or a red jacket today. That is also in kind of.
It's not our merch, though. You're not wearing our merch. Nobody cares.
About our merch.
Let me help you out. Let me show
you. Wait.
Last word, fans, and you got it. The one and only Habanos Saturday cigar collection. From polo shirts to t-shirts to backpacks to coffee mugs to slippers and sneakers with cigars on them. You can have the exclusive collection for Habanos Saturday. Don't miss this. Go to Habanos Saturday YouTube channel at 2OF Entertainment if you would like to get your exclusive collection.
Yeah, see, and he went away. It's certainly not buying. See, that's the merch you need to be wearing. My merch comes in 2 weeks. I'm going to be wearing our merch. I'll be wearing our merch.
You should actually be sending the merch. Wait. You should actually be sending the merch to me and Reza.
Why? I'd pay full price. I had to pay full retail for my merch.
But the advert just covered him and left us.
Yeah. I was like, what is to? Okay, so since we were talking about the cigar, I am going to light up the cigar. I'm
going to bring yours in because nobody cares about your cigar.
Wait.
Okay.
So, the archivist matches and.
Here we go. It's going to take a week and a half for this to light. Urs, we should be with you by the time your son's married and has children. Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Oh, God. Here we go. Hold on, everybody. Here, let's play some dramatic music while you're doing this.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Let me see if I have some. No, hold on.
I've made sure that. Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, right. I knew you both can't tolerate my happiness.
We love your happiness. Your being happy makes us happy. And the fans tell us that your happiness makes them happy.
Sman brings a unique new character twist to this, the grumpy old man twist.
Oh,
yes, true. And he's younger than us.
See, the thing is, if we are talking of the grumpiness, some people at the Habibi Cigar Club would be very happy because
yes, Arash, shout out to Arash.
Our friend Arash would be very happy if he listens to me that you guys have actually trademarked me as a grumpy one. So,
well, he marked you correct. So there you go. All right, can we bring our guest in now because our guest is seeing. He's even got a suit on today. He's okay. Oh God, are you gonna sway? I have to question. Are you going to do the
trademark technical white half sleeve shirt? That's Ursa's trademark.
It is, and he's a world famous trademark. So we should bring Mr. Urs in, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, direct from his hidden bunker somewhere where he's not going to tell us with his mega cigar collection.
Hello, Urs. How are ya?
Vigay.
I'm fine, thanks. Meanwhile, I was sick 2 weeks, but I cannot smoke.
Oh,
I have to wait 1 week.
Urs didn't ask permission from his wife today.
That's right. Yes. And we have a question just before we start. What wrapper is that? I'm assuming, Usman, they're asking you that question. What wrapper is that? Tootsie Roll, Lollipop. What are you smoking there, bud?
It's a Paul Aranyaga Petit Corona from a cabinet of 50, which is the only one it comes in. And if I'm not wrong, I think you're referring to the band, the red band. If you're referring to the red band, it corresponds to Habibi Cigar Club. Habibi Cigar Club is the newest virtual club created out of Dubai, but has members across the world. And
hang on. On that note, how does one become a member of Habibi?
Yeah, why aren't we members?
It is by invitation so far only. So there is no. So to ensure that it is only serious aficionados and people who are there for the love of cigars, not for the influencing only. So most of them are primarily cigar smokers first, and
that counts you out.
Well, yeah, and wait. So what about Reza and I? We're cigar smokers. Did you get your invitation? Mine must have not gotten here yet.
Yeah. So with me, the fact is that I am actually friends with a lot of board members.
Yeah, can you suck up? Okay, we got it.
I was invited. You guys need to come to this part of the world so that we can tell you how things are done. See.
Okay. Can I request that someone sends Urs? Where is Urs?
Urs is over there. Let's send Urs.
Nobody needs to say anything. Urs will automatically get it because he's still an amazing aficionado, unlike both of you, and especially you, my elder brother Reza, who smokes a cigarette on a cigar show.
Well, now that you've actually stuck around, can I give you the answer? There's a reason why I was.
You should not have poked the bear last.
Well, you didn't have the patience to stick around to hear the answer. This preceded a conversation with Aaron Sigmund, who I smoked with 2 weeks ago. And he was talking about a term called dualism, not just in philosophical terms. It's a term used for people who smoke cigars and cigarettes interchangeably. And the conversation was there to emphasize the difference between cigarettes and cigars, which is a very politically hot topic.
Potato.
Well, no, that I wouldn't expect that degree of shallowness.
Oh wow!
Gentlemen,
and Urs is sitting there bewildered, wondering what the hell is going on. Yeah.
Now wait. Two things.
The whole point was to educate the audience, and especially some of the very ignorant people out there who don't smoke, who happen to lump cigarettes and cigars together as one form of smoking. They are two totally different styles of smoking. Right now, I know some of the much younger aficionados who just picked up sticks 2 or 3 months ago, right? Yeah, they would also benefit from this kind of information. But the point was to make that as and this is a forum. We're not really selling anything apart from Steven selling lots of merchandise. Yeah, right. We're not really selling anything other than our own intelligent and also dysfunctional thoughts. And I thought this was a good place to emphasize. Oh, by the way, shout out, by the way, someone already told me yesterday evening they're going to be watching the show. They watch the show virtually every week and listen to it. AJ is on his own in the La Casa del Habano.
Yes,
in
because
Kennington.
Reka is in Cyprus.
Yeah, well, that's
Thank you
the obvious thing.
helping
We
us.
all know
You're
that,
the
right?
best.
Yeah, right. But he's on his own. He's listening. Yeah. So AJ, shout out to you if you want to jump on and educate us.
Everybody.
But not Earth.
Except Urs. Not Urs. I was going to say Urs, you don't have to educate.
Earth
No,
is at
he's
a different
already.
level. Earth is at a different level, right? Okay.
He should have gotten the invitation before Usman to that special club. Why you and I didn't get one, is beyond me. We do have a fan that says he likes to smoke Drew Estates. To that fan, James, that's wonderful. These three gentlemen don't know what Drew Estates is. I would be the only one because I smoke non-Cubans. And I just gave him suggestions for the Davidoff Year of the Horse and the Diamond Crown Tampa brand. So
someone is a new fan of the show who says, which and the fun part is their handle is very interesting, which says "pimped into ads."
Yeah, we were a bit late to the party.
Yeah, we've already talked to him. We're good.
He's been trolling. He's been trolling or
He's trolling us.
You want to pronounce it, yeah? But I like that. I like the fact that someone is taking the time and effort to diminish their hate on us. I hope he has a better day with the rest of his friends and family.
Or not. Now,
I love
being
you
said,
being the bigger person today. I love you being the bigger person today. But now I think we have.
Well, there's someone who's bigger than me who's on the show, and that's.
Oh, I think now that we're done with our
gentlemen, wait. I have something to say. Wait. Now, Urs is going to start. Urs is going to. Stephen, excuse me. I'm just going to do it this way. I like his middle name. Stephen is going to start. Now, just so we're clear. Everybody last week kept asking, EGM. Yes, EGM James. We all like that as well. We're going to start, but David may actually show up today because everybody kept asking who David is. David is one of the founders. Right. So we're going to have David possibly pop in for a quick hello. So Urs, or Stephen, if you're talking and we interrupt you, that's the interruption. Yes, the EGM Lancero is their best cigar ever. And there you go. That's it. We agree with that.
Urs, what do you think of EGM cigars?
I never smoked one. I don't know. I cannot say.
That's a good answer. It's a very Swiss technical answer. I have not smoked them, so I'm unable to give a comment.
Yeah.
That's nice, though.
And you have to know, I was invited by Victor to Cyprus this weekend. But I have dropped it because of this show.
Get lost.
Yeah.
You dropped Cyprus to come on here. You wasted your time, Urs.
Yeah, really. What are you thinking? We're very flattered, but what are you thinking? You can come on whenever you want. So that's awesome. But if you really did get invited, just so you know, Usman, he got invited to Cyprus. He wasn't,
Well,
I
got invited too, but I didn't make a song and dance about
it. Well, our world famous collector, Urs, is here. He's going to explain to us how you keep a world famous collection. And
I think you should make Urs a regular on this show because then you have a collector, a sommelier,
and what?
A great
Groucho Marx,
and a total waste of time.
Oh, I love it! Look at that. We've got to get. David's going to have to make more merch. So there you go. All right. So Ali, I expect to see an order later today or tomorrow from you since you said you wanted merch. There you go. In 2 weeks, I will be wearing the Hawaiian shirt, which I'm actually very excited about. So what can I tell you? Well, we're little children. So, and
I'm trying, Liam.
I know. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and like. Usman, take it away. Reza and I are going to sit here and look pretty because you guys are going to geek out on how you keep a collection of cigars, and we have no clue.
Need to first listen to what Urs has to share and his wisdom, and then we will talk about it.
All right, but first, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it. We brought him here for you. Here's David. David, for you people that don't know, is one of, oh my God, we got the biggest screen we've ever had. David is one of the founders of 20F Entertainment. David is the one who's come up with the formats and whatnot, does all the graphics,
David, quickly,
does all the
show them
things.
The YouTube thing. Where is it? Show them the YouTube thing. Show them this bona fide audience.
Bona fide audience.
We got to get David.
All right. If anyone's watching, that's what this channel has. That is what... Usman, get back on. Usman, get back on. Because Usman will cream himself. There you go.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The plaque. That's it.
That's
what we've... Right there. Right there. Right there. There's the plaque. There you go. Thank you very little. Thank you very little. There you have it. It's all because of David's hard work.
No,
And
no, no,
we
no,
won't
no,
even
no, no.
we won't even tell you about the OnlyFans page David has, but yes, he does a lot of
Well,
hard
you
work
know.
for the show.
Yeah, well, I got 1 million on that one.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, that's it. Everybody wanted to meet you. They've met David, and now we're going to bring the boys back in, and we are going to go from there, David. So thanks for popping in. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
yeah, just passing through today. Have a great
That's
show,
it.
guys. Good to see you. It's good to see you again,
Thank you.
Darius, and have a great show. Bye-bye.
Thank you, David.
We'll see you
Thank
later.
Bye.
Cheers.
Take
Thank you,
care.
David. Bye-bye. All right. Before we start the show, I guess those
Hang on.
may or may not be coming back. We have
I'm
a
there in the
gentleman
chair
says
and listening to you, whatever you're saying. Can you please give the bigger floor to us now?
What
Both
happened?
of
we're
you.
about to, but we have a question from a fan before we start. He said, "What would you recommend for a budget-friendly
There
New
is
World cigar?" But
trouble
we'll get back to you on
in the
that
air.
one. Here we go. James, to answer your question, CAO Brazilian Amazon.
lost-
All right, yours. It's all you, my friend.
Okay. So I have some experience when it comes to storing cigars, a long time experience. This is not a science. There are different ways to do it. And I can show you some things of my experience. Let's start with technical stuff, devices. You know, all hygrometers are very important for us to track the values of the cigars. This was one of my first hygrometers, and I keep them also in boxes, in small ones, to, let's say, to see how the cigar feels inside a box, not only outside. And the problem was I had two humidors, temperature controlled humidors, and I deployed some of the sensors on different levels, and I saw there are differences. And I had to track all these differences and write it down into a paper. And over time, this was really boring. And so I started with data loggers. With the data logger, you can program this device and say it should collect every 30 minutes temperature and also humidity. But the problem is when you have a lot of cigars and lots of containers, I had at the end 100 data loggers, and you see the interface is a USB interface, and this is very, very, it's very huge work to get all the data out of these data loggers. And so I started with huger ones with a network interface. So I had always the value, yes, the network interface of the humidity and temperature of my cigars, but the devices were more and more expensive. And at the end, I had such high precision probes. These are high precision probes, means it has 1.5 plus minus humidity inaccuracy and 0.2 in Celsius, degrees Celsius. And this is a Wi-Fi probe, so you need a special Wi-Fi access point and such a probe and a special software, and you have always online the values of your cigars, temperature and humidity. But this is very inconvenient because you have to change a battery inside, so you need a solder station and soldering all the stuff. And they are also very expensive. Such a probe is 1.5K. And with such probes, you can also do experiments, which I have done a lot, especially experiments with such boxes. You can then put one in a diademas, and at the end, it feels like the cigar. And this experiment for me was important because I want to know the fluctuation. When you have two probes, so then you can have one outside, one inside, and you see how the values are changing. When you are open the door of a cabinet, then you see the humidity drops significantly, and here inside nothing happens. But what is when you dry it and put it into the humidor, how long it takes until you have the humidity which is your target, and this depends on the box. There are boxes, I have here some examples of boxes which you have relatively fast humidity, these boxes, because they are not very tight. You see here, they are a little bit open, so the humidity goes faster into the box, or such a box. You see also this is not absolutely tight, but when it comes to cabinets, these are relatively tight, and cabinets have also different materials of different wood. These can go until 3 weeks when we have the target humidity. And if you have lacquered boxes like Beike or Reservas, Gran Reservas, then you have more than 3 weeks. This can last 2 months. So if you want to have a target value of humidity, you put your box into a compartment, into a, let's say, cabinet. It's better you open the box to get the humidity very fast inside. And of course, not too high changes in a too short time. It's not a good idea if you have 60% humidity in your box and put it in a 72% humidity environment and open the box. You can damage maybe your cigars. You can get cracks or trumpet foods and all this stuff. When it comes to reach a target value of humidity, when I buy new cigars, I have normally such containers. This is a very small one.
Wait, that's a small one? I hate to see the large one.
This is the smallest I have.
Okay.
I have 29 liters, 47 liters, 91 liters, and 120 liters.
That's great.
But the 120 liters you cannot move alone. You need you need a body.
Gotcha.
Who helps. So when you buy cigars in a shop, normally they store it with 72% humidity. This is too much for long-term storage. So I put these boxes, here we have Absolutos, 4 boxes inside, in such a container. Then I start with the 65% Poveda and change it after a while, after a month, with 62. And this is my target value for long-term storage. I have not only 62%. I have also containers which have 65 or 69%. I do also a little bit experiments with long-term storage on different levels, but not with very expensive cigars. The collectibles are always at 62%, and the higher humidity is only experimental. I have there picadores from Por La Rianga or Juan Lopez selection number 2, affordable sticks, let's say. And so I want to track how is the difference. The boxes itself have the same box date, and so it's interesting for me in comparison, what is the difference in development. Then something
Can I ask you a question, really? Can I ask you a
of
question?
course.
The fans that some of them are just starting, and some are like you, they're experts. So if you're buying a box, is it better than to store it, if you will, in your container with your, whether it's 65, 69, 72, whatever your preference is, or is it better to take it out of the box and then just store the cigars on their own?
I stored the whole boxes in the container itself.
Okay.
But be careful. It depends which box you have. Here, these boxes, which have paper in it, and also are printed. Here you have a color.
Right.
And also here you have something. I don't know which kind of color this is. When you have a too high humidity, let's say 69, 72%, then you have the problem, or could have the problem, that the cigar itself has a taste from the paper, which is not very nice. I want to have a pure tobacco impression from the cigar and not a little bit of paper on it. With these boxes, you have definitely no problems.
Okay.
Because here you have only pergamene paper inside this white paper, which gets a little bit colored over time. And this has no influence in taste of the cigar, in my opinion and in my experience. Another very important thing is, I have here prepared something. You know, there are some boxes which have an outer black on box.
Right.
And with this, when you store them with 69% or 72%, you get nice white dots. I have here prepared some nice pictures. Then I hope you can see this. Oops.
Yep.
It
you
looks
see the white
like
dots.
snowflakes.
Right.
So, and not only the box, inside it has sometimes velvet packaging, and you see also on this snowflakes.
Right.
This is when the humidity is too high. The cigars itself inside the box, these are lacquered boxes, they have no problem. They have no white dots, but outside it's a problem. And I recommend to store them separately in normal environment. And then you have nice black boxes and never white dots.
Ah, nice.
But the white dots are little fungi, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
mold.
that is fungus, basically.
Yeah.
Or mold, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's mold. Definitely it's mold.
Gotcha.
Okay, you can wipe it away with the brush on the velvet. It's no problem, but on the carton box itself, sorry, you cannot wipe it all away, and so this is a problem. So then, how I handle all the stuff today, how I track the humidity from the cigars. Meanwhile, I'm on IoT, Internet of Things. You see here is a bulk of sensors. This is a sensor for leakage. You can
My goodness.
take this for your air condition. Sometimes air conditions have problems with water and have a leakage, and so you can detect it and get an alarm. And the other thing, these are these LoRaWAN sensors. LoRaWAN stands for long range WAN, and these sensors have a very huge distance which they can have, and this is the access point for such a sensor. Means this sensor communicates with this one. It's like a Wi-Fi access point, and the data here, you send it to the TTN. This is the Things network. You can send the data for free. It doesn't cost anything. And then you have an application which connects to this Things network. And I use Tago.io. Tago.io, let's create you some dashboards. Let's see here. So here we see such a dashboard. And you see here the humidity and the temperature. I have near 200 sensors. I have in each container a sensor, in each humidor a sensor, and so I can track is all okay. If there are too high values, I can set a threshold, then I get an alarm, and so I can react. And you see here, these are all the sensors, or not all, a part of the sensors as devices. You see when they have sent the last data. Here I see a dashboard. This is the room in which I am at the moment. One humidor behind me, and another one is this Ramon Alones humidor. So this is very scalable. And what's interesting is you can start it for free.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Tago.io is also free. When you have only 5 devices, only 5 sensors, which is enough for many people, then you can use this for free. And there are many tutorials in the internet where you see how to configure the TTN and then connect it with Tago.io. It's really, really simple. It's when you can configure your email, let's say for your iPhone or Android device, then you are also able to configure this stuff. And the investment, it's not very huge. This access point costs about, I think, $80. And a probe, a sensor here is $30. A sensor should last 10 years, but that's theoretically. Here, these sensors are all bad. I have to replace them, and they had last only for 5 years. I don't know the reason, but yeah. So this would be a nice, or is a nice solution because you can scale it to infinite. When you start with 5 sensors and later you have maybe 20 sensors, then you can have an abonnement for $49 per month. Then you can have 200 devices with this price. And so if you want to go to thousands, it's also possible. Yeah, this is my solution, which I use mostly today, but I experiment also with cheaper things and integration with, let's see here, integration with Home from Apple. So I can look at Home, which I use to control my apartment, the temperature of the apartment or light and all these things. And you see only for $19 you get such a sensor from Aqara, and you can integrate it directly into different environments like Home, like Alexa, and so on. And at the end, if you have integrated these things in Home, you can ask Siri, hey Siri, what is the humidity in Mr. Humidor?
Humidity in Mr. Humidor is high at 69%.
You see, 69% humidity.
That's very cool.
So you can talk with your humidor. You don't need a psychologist. You can use Siri and it gives you the answer which temperature or humidity you have in your humidor or humidors. Then you have to choose different names, of course. But today we have a lot of possibilities. Which one do you want to use depends on how much boxes or containers and locations you have. And yeah, with this, you can track it. And of course, the Tago.io is the most professional stuff. It's industrial stuff. You see here also a view on the rooms. The rooms normally here, my stashes have a temperature of 18 degrees and the humidity of target humidity is 62, 63 percent relative humidity. And so I can track all with these applications.
So it's safe to say that you're a true aficionado. So, and we've asked you this before on the show and you can never answer it. We've said, how many cigars do you have? And you told me that you have totally lost count. So how many cabinets or warehouses full of cigars do you have where you, because you have an elaborate system to track your, let's say 300 or 400 cigars and all over. So how many do you have if you had to swag it?
I have containers.
Right.
Near 200 containers.
Wow.
From different sizes, and inside the container are more or less boxes. And I have no inventory of the boxes itself, or let's say not the perfect inventory. I have a Excel spreadsheet, and yeah, it's very huge.
I detect some humility on the part of someone who is so technically proficient that he's measuring half a degree change in his cigars, and then he says, "I have no inventory." Yeah,
right.
This it's not that I don't believe Urs.
Yeah,
but Urs's humility is quite high. I suspect that his warehouses are bigger than Hunters and Frankau's warehouses
No,
here
no,
in
no,
the
no.
UK.
No. But these things, my job was I'm an IT professional who has built data centers, and it was, let's
It's
say,
dangerous looking
yeah,
thing.
it was an extension of my job a little bit, because servers, networks, and all this stuff. It's was my daily job, and there were no solutions at the moment. These probes here are meanwhile 15 years old.
Wow.
They are
There's
too
actually
expensive.
there's a really good question from Ali, by the way. That is a very good question. Urs, what is the one box that you're saving in the event of a fire? I mean, like, what is your
First of all, before we go there, in the event of fire, he has already insured everything, so he doesn't get any problems on that case. But yes, what is that one box, Urs?
The box which I smoked with my dad. I had some La Gloria Cubana Medidor number 2. I have, I think, 4 or 5 boxes of them.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this would be the most important before my wedding cigars.
Yes. Which is A. Chapman Magnum number 56, the Edición Limitada from 2015, for everyone's knowledge.
Yeah.
Well,
And I have distributed the cigars over different locations, not in the same building, because of I have to be compliant with the insurance. And
you're
they
like a
said,
squirrel. You've hidden your nuts everywhere around the tree.
And this is,
I think you missed the bigger statement that he just said, and this is which is cute. He goes, "I have to be compliant with my insurance." He's insured his cigars. Do you understand the collection this man has? It's not like I have to be compliant with the wife, my child. I have to in compliance with the cigars insurance.
This reminds me of that that joke which was circling around, that there was this lawyer who had insured the cigars and was pursuing that, there were small arsons of fire as a result of which my cigars have gone and the insurance isn't paying me. So and since the insurance had said that they will cover it in the event of fire, there was no other way to describe it, and there was no description of what does fire mean and what does not fire mean. So the other question is, Urs, does your insurance also covers the cigars that catch fire because you are lighting them up?
Not in Switzerland. Not in Switzerland.
Good one.
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Yeah. The fire is the, let's say, would be a huge problem, of course. Water is no problem because my containers are airtight.
Right.
And with airtight, they are also waterproof.
Yeah.
And also theft of cigars is not a problem because there are enough possibilities today to protect your
Who
stuff.
would want to steal cigars? Huh?
Trust me, Reza, trust me, there would be a lot of people. The recent information we got, I mean, on one of our local groups here in Pakistan, is that one of the people who's also a collector had sent a message on the group that, gentlemen, these specific, and he named a few of his boxes and brands of my collection have been stolen. So if anybody comes to you with them being offered or being sold, please do keep an eye, because I have he's a collector, so he has an Excel sheet and the tracking, and he's so meticulous that he has even put in the serial codes of the boxes.
Yeah.
So yes, that is a possibility that cigars can be.
We had also some issues here in Switzerland, especially with
As
stores. Some stores have forbidden to take photos inside of the store.
Okay.
Because suspect people can come and take photos and look all around which protection environment they have, and at the end they can prepare for a heist. And yeah, that's a problem. Of course, I have also discussions with other collectors. I would say I'm one of the only collectors in Switzerland which has such a huge collections which goes outside and shows them. Many of my friends say, I never would show all my stuff I have, but yeah, I don't show all my stuff, of course. And there are also only 3 people who knows where are the locations.
One is your wife, the other one is the insurer. Who's the third one?
Social engineering. I'm an IT guy.
So cigar analyst Ali says, what is yours favorite pairing with a cigar?
Pairing with cigar, water.
I think he's talking about scotch, water, whatever it might be.
Most time I have water, sometimes with a little bit lemon in it. When I have beverages with alcohol, I like sweet wines.
Okay.
Or port wine. Or wine, red wine. But then it has to be a heavy one like an Amarone, which tends to go in the same directions like a port wine. And sometimes rum. But this is very rare.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
enjoy them most with water.
I like the way that Stephen is filtering out some of the comments. I'm actually enjoying the comments. I was enjoying the comments. There's someone's obsessed, totally obsessed with trolling. If you could put that person back on, I would like to send them a very sweet message. If that's okay.
Send them the message. I can't actually put their comment back up, but you can send whatever message you would like, my friend. It's the same.
Well, I'd like to reference their handle, but because you keep removing the messages, I'm actually very, very happy and relaxed.
Okay, the new handle for trolling in this case, Reza, is called as Antonio Troce 1455.
There you go.
Here's a message for Antonio. Go fuck yourself.
Oh shit.
There you go. And he needs it with love, everybody. So there you go. James asked a question early before Earth started. He asked about an inexpensive New World cigar that could be an everyday smoke. And I don't know if he heard me, but I'll just tell him again. The CAO Brazilian Amazon would be one of the ones that we definitely would say that would be one of the ones that we would recommend to you, just FYI, because it's a good smoke, it's inexpensive, and it's a nice medium to full body, and you're good. And Ahmed, thank you so much for the shout out. Thank you.
Thank you. Ali says Stephen is busy.
Yes, it's just filtering. Leave the filtering, man. Relax.
All right, I'm not going to filter anymore.
It's a show for everyone.
That's true, even for the trolls.
It's a show for a sophisticated crowd, for a crowd that's willing to learn, and the ones who want to have a little bit of fun. I think it's a little bit of fun, to be honest.
All right, then I won't delete it.
Trolling is a little bit of fun.
Yeah, Usman sent me a message.
I don't really troll anyone, really, but
oh my god.
But you're welcome to come on and have a spit spat. There's no issue. Urs is. To be very honest with you, I learned something today from Urs. I learned how. I already knew he's very technical, but the depth and detail that he goes to, and I still can't believe he hasn't got a full inventory of his stock.
He has an inventory. Stop it! It's getting short. He just doesn't want to tell you he does because he's afraid you're going to come visit him, and you're going to want to see the inventory and go, "Where's box 27? I want to smoke those." That's why he's not telling you.
3027.
Right. I was just going to say, but you know,
the inventory when I have started was perfect.
Right.
But then after 1,000 something.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We pushed it.
I had too much to do in my job because I was a one-man company
Right.
and very successful,
Urs,
fortunately.
Urs,
And
here's a
at the
secret.
end,
Usman will fly over to you and do your inventory properly.
Yes.
There is no charge.
And
Of course not.
each
Of course
each
not.
each
I will-
box
Pleasure.
each box which is not in an inventory, it's like when you find something on the street and it's yours, or 10% of
But the fact that the statements that are sticking out mostly, other than he literally just pulled out that wad of sensors that are 1,500 euros each, and he's got like 50 of those. But it's sort of like,
They're
my
almost
insurance.
as expensive as the cigars.
I was right. My insurance company X. So he has an idea. And when I got past 1,000 boxes, so it gives you a size of his collection. And his collection is not some new stuff. His is Cuban cigars that people want. And he's actually, I think he told us you took one to auction a few months ago. So
no, I have actually one.
Okay.
From Mitchell. The
Yeah.
auction starts at the 10th of
10th
December
of December. Yes,
in
sir.
some days.
Okay.
So you can take a look how much it gets. It's Obras Completas
Oh, yes.
from the Habanos book series.
Yeah.
This is a compilation of the first 10 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Each cigar has 3 sticks, so the box has 30 sticks in it. And I have a picture when I brought them to London. I hope I find it.
There's that smoker's cough again.
Yeah. This is the problem why I cannot smoke at the moment.
Urs, question: do you smoke cigarettes?
No.
Oh God.
I have stopped in the age of 12 with the cigarettes.
Usman, do you smoke cigarettes?
No, I don't, and I hate them.
Stephen, do you smoke cigarettes?
No, I've never had one in my entire life.
Me neither. It's a filthy habit.
Oh my God. Oh, it's going to be a long show. Yes. All right. Let's do this. Let's get a close up. Oh, look at this.
This is at Cigars and James.
Wow.
And here I have a nice picture of the box itself.
Is that you said Cigars in St. James's? Yes, that's the.
Yeah, Mitchell Orchard's.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beauty. That's a beauty.
Shout out to Mitchell Orchard.
Yeah.
Now, that is a beautiful.
Oh, that's just because
here is the end control.
Oh wow. So I'm going to ask this. Of course, you don't have to answer. Do they have a range of what they think this box will go from? Do they think from? And I'm being what they say if facetious, from a pound up to 1 million pounds. Do they have a number that they think that it'll sell for?
What's your reserve price?
Yeah, I have set the lowest reserve, 5,000 pounds.
Okay. What do they think it'll sell for?
And I think the possible range for the hammer price would be 10,000, 15,000 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a beauty.
And I have 3 others of them. So one I smoke by myself with friends, and
right.
That's
the
cool.
other
That's
two.
The price of a Cohiba 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
Single stick.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, well, that's
this old stuff is always crazy.
Yeah.
When you look at the prices and when you see what you have paid for,
right.
It's really sometimes incredible.
And really,
is it true?
Is it true to say, Urs, that essentially these are dried leaves in paper bands?
Oh, here we go. Here he goes. Here he goes. So just ignore the comment.
No, it is not to be ignored. It is not to be ignored. It is just that his AI takes over sometimes.
Okay, you're right. The AI is here.
The AI is new to the world, and especially the era he is born from, AI is a very, very difficult and a new thing. So there gets a glitch in his system, which
There
is
you
why
go.
he goes to
It's
that.
a little tick. This is the vein inside of my head starts pulsing.
Oh, there is a vein in your brain. Oh, wow. I thought
This
there
is great. Yeah, well, at least there's something up there. Anyway,
we can't be all as intelligent as you are, Usman.
Oh,
oh
thank
my
you very much.
God.
Thank you very much for thank you very much for acknowledging, big brother. I really appreciate you.
I love you. You know this,
I love you too.
especially when you run off a show when you're really pissed off.
I just run off the show whenever my elder brother says it needs to do so. So I
didn't.
only
You said
we have a
you
guest.
said I'm going to leave the show. I said, all right then.
Stephen, the fact is the guest is also a brother, so it's fine. He
Oh,
knows.
I know.
He knows exactly what we do.
Yeah, well, that's true. He does know Urs is one of the people that actually watches the show, so he does know what he's walking into when he does come on. People come on and they've never seen the show.
Let me say this, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm actually quite proud of this, yeah. Is we sit around, we rant and rave, and there's educational stuff as well thrown in. There's some pretty significant people who watch very regularly, regularly, and some of them we know, some of them we don't necessarily know. But what I do enjoy is that in a sort of organic discussion, a lot of interesting things do crop up, sort of like what's happening, the news, etc., etc., etc. So if any of you are actually watching this and trolling or trolling or whatever you want to call it, or enjoying or getting educated, you should like, comment, and subscribe. And that's what Stephen is meant to have said. But if you're still here, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, because it's becoming slightly significant.
That's true.
Yeah.
I will say that is actually a very true statement. We people are finding the show because of people like Urs and because of the content. And some of the shorts, as you know, are going crazy.
Even Stephen, that's his Instagram handle. When he goes down to the lobby in his residential building, they recognize him now.
Well, that's because I don't. That's because I don't wear pants. So there's a reason for that. So, but no, in my own listen, I didn't want to do the even Stephen.
Groupies, Stephen.
I have
some
groupies. Yes, I have some groupies. When I go to the cigar lounge that I smoke at, there's a handful of people that have watched the show. They love the show, and they smoke cigars and they tell me stories, and they just think it's the coolest thing in the world. And I'm like, okay. And to me, it's just like I'm just hanging out with my friends on a Saturday morning. And now I'm going to go smoke. After I'm going to go smoke cigars, post them on Instagram, and people enjoy it. So, as Reza says, it's more of an event than a show. It's a happening.
Yeah.
It's just we have people come on and tell us whatever.
Yeah.
There is no exaggeration in calling it an event, especially when Reza, you and I are all there.
Yes.
When what?
When the three of us are on.
Nothing. I just forgot you were still on the show.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Because
it's
very quiet.
Here we go. No, it's very nice because in the real world, people don't get to meet yours. You have to be part of the HERF or the this or the that. So for the people now that are going to listen on the podcast side, which will probably be close to 30 or 40,000 over the next week, they're going to get quite an education. So for a lot of these people,
where is he? I don't know where I'm pointing sometimes. Yeah, Earth over there. Yeah,
there. No, down to your right. There you go. There you have it. All right.
Is becoming a bit of a personality on, especially the London cigar scene. I think any lounge you go, he's got that trademark white shirt, half sleeve. There's a bit of a trademark thing going on. Yeah, everyone knows Earth. Everyone knows him by reputation.
You know, we are only white and black, or black and white.
Yeah.
And this is
what you remind me. Earth, you know what you remind me of? You remind me.
This is also a system behind.
You know what you remind me of? You remind me of Michael Douglas in Falling Down, right? Where Michael Douglas goes on a bit of a rampage around Los Angeles. Yeah, he's just pissed off a little bit. Yeah, and he gets more and more and more pissed off. But you got that look going on, so I would. I'm going to call you Michael Douglas from now on. Not your face necessarily, but back.
But you know which system is behind this?
Yes.
White is absolutely colorful, and black also, because this is the sum of all colors.
Agreed.
in the additive color
Yeah.
system.
If you add
And
the spectrum together, you
is
get white light.
all the colors together in the subtractive color system. Yeah,
There's a
it's all
method. There's
about
a method to this.
mathematics and art and
So for you people that didn't realize that Urs is a technological wizard and a geek, you do now, so, which is awesome.
Having said that, I must have, I must admit to the fact that I knew Urs is a big collector. I knew Urs had a system and a method to the madness, but I didn't know the method to the madness is so up to the detail that he can actually talk to his humidor. So he has given me a new goal.
He talks to his humidor, just like Prince Charles talking to his plants. King Charles talking to his plants.
Yeah, are you talking about Camilla? Is that who he talks to?
I think Urs walks into the humidors and has a chat with the cigars. They relax. They feel a bit better.
He's pulling something out now. You got him going. Here he goes.
Something else coming.
Do you know which is my favorite literature?
Yes.
My favorite books?
Yes.
Mad Magazine, love it. Oh my God, love it. Oh, that's the best. Mad Magazine, everybody.
A method to the madness.
Don Martin is absolute the best for me.
Yep.
Tanzt aus der Reihe.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So thank you.
That's great.
You should know that I will be getting to you in private to learn.
You should
more
know that
about
Usman's getting on the next plane to come to Switzerland. That's
You're always welcome.
I know. Thank you.
It's enough to smoke here.
Yeah.
No, and Usman, if you pay, Usman, if you pay the €10,000 fee, it's all you can smoke. Just so you're clear, but you have to sit there and smoke. You can't take with you. If you can't pay the $10,000 fee, he lets you into the warehouse and you get to sniff the aroma, and then you have to leave. So just FYI.
He will allow you to talk to his cigars.
Yes, he'll get you on the phone. You can ask Siri to tell you the humidity of one of his 10,000 boxes. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, that's dedication. That's not dedication. That's a real cigar. For all of you aficionados and aficionadas out there,
there you go.
That's a real one.
Yeah, this is real. This is a real aficionado. Yeah. So, but Urs, we love you. We're glad you're a friend, and you come on the show. As you know, whenever you want. We're glad you do that. Yeah. So. But yeah,
sorry,
so you're the best.
Talking.
No, you're good. We know you had a little cold. That's why you couldn't come on last week. But no, you're always welcome. We love you. You're a friend of the show. And to the people that watch this is something as you can strive for. As Usman's going to strive to get past, a collection of 2 boxes. You can start doing this. And because of him, and I was saying this before you came on, you might have heard, I now keep my stuff like he does in these mega boxes with the pads and. Now and I keep trying to figure out what humidity to get. So I do exactly what he does now.
I have also something to say.
Yes, sir.
Additionally, look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah,
that's a tray.
Here, you can fill water.
Right.
Fair enough.
Put this on the upper side,
and
then it's from IKEA. And then you can take discharged Povedas,
right?
Put it here, and this thing goes into a container, in an airtight, and it's loaded within 3 days.
Nice.
The normal room temperature. Yep. Because the problem for me is I should buy a part of Poveda.
I was going to say, right?
I always throw them away because, I have to order a lot of this stuff.
How often do you change the packs?
Do you ever use Boost?
No.
How often do you change your packs, Urs? How often do you change your packs? Every 3 months? Every 2 months? How often do you change them?
Normally, the 62% Povedas,
right?
I have to change near never because the rooms itself have 62, 63% humidity, so there is no fluctuation. And 65% one time a year.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very cool.
69% all 7-8 months.
Okay.
And 72% I have to change half a year.
Okay. Cool. I've been using
Stephen, are you
72
still
and
filtering
69.
comments? Because they're
No,
all
sorry,
all
I'm
the
not.
chat ones
I
are
am not.
done.
I'm letting the comments flow per your request. So your friend from Rachmaninoff, he said, "Can you roast a chicken with that?" I said, "Yes,
No,
you
you
can."
can. He says you
You
can.
can. That's right. You can roast a chicken with that, or a small baby,
Even a goose.
depending on what
Yeah.
you do.
No, so
You could do that.
so the trick that Urs has shared at the end. I mean, this is a trick that many people don't know and forget the fact that Bovida is actually a two-way humidity control system.
Yeah.
So that is why, yes, Urs, this is one technique I knew. The only thing is, you've given me a new way. I do it in a Tupperware box, and which has similar kind of railing on which underneath you put the water and you do it. With us, generally, because of the temperature variation, a lot of temperature variation, other than like Europe, where the general temperatures are in a reasonable range, but with us, summers goes to about 50 degrees Celsius, or I don't know what is that in Fahrenheit. Stephen would translate for you, but
Okay.
and in winters now these days it is about 0 degree, 1 degree Celsius. So with that bigger change, the Bovida actually gets dried normally within 3 to 4 months at the max. So if we don't have this recharging technique, trust me, we would definitely also want to be part of Bovida's entire universe. So I think people who really want to do something of their own, this is a good way to restore.
They do
their-
box humidors as well, Sman, right? I saw Aaron Sigmund promoting one as well. They do the
They've recently come up with a tabletop humidor. The only thing is, again, Raza, if it is like 1 or 2 tabletop humidors and you have like 4, 5, 60-gram Bovidas to take care of, you don't mind changing them after every 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. With the kind of collection Urs has, or even with a very humble collection like I have, a couple of humidors and all that stuff, they need, because it is prescribed, say, around 20 to 25 cigars per 60 gram of a Bovida. So that means you need to have ample Bovida in the humidor, and if you don't have it, then you are in a mess. So yes, it is helpful to know how to recharge the Bovida and use it. To your question, Raza, where you said boost, I actually used Integra Boost a few times. I was not satisfied with the performance, unfortunately,
well,
and
you
hence,
never are.
well, no, I'm very happy with the performance of Integra with Bovida, not with the Integra Boost. So that is why I've stopped using that.
I use the
And
Bovida.
there are two things which you should be careful at. The first one is, don't discharge a Bovida fully. So it means it's hard and you have the salt in it.
Yes.
You should always have a little bit of liquid into the Boveda.
Yes.
And don't forget the Bovedas. I forgot them for 1 month. And then when I came back, it was really huge.
Yep.
It was a Boveda on steroids. and then the problem is the declared humidity doesn't match.
Yes.
You have to lower it. So it's a balance which you have to take in account. And it's very simple to test it. You can also have such a Boveda on steroids. You can put it in such a box, in a Tupperware box, and put the sensor in it, a hygrometer, and close it. And the most important thing is, look that you have 20 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Because this is the reference point.
That's
And
72.
then you
That's
got
72
the-
Fahrenheit for everybody.
Can I ask you a question? In that same Tupperware box, can you also keep sandwiches to one side with your cigars?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Of course.
Of course.
Wheat.
Yeah. Okay. The way Urs said, it has to be, the temperature has to be 20 degrees. The other method of ensuring that it is rightly is the Bovida comes with a weight as well. So when it is on steroids, it will never weigh 60 grams. It will be more than that weight. So another method to check that is that it is right is, as long as it is 60 grams, like, okay, minus 1-2 grams plus minus, that is still manageable. But if that Bovida on steroids is there, it will always weigh more than the actual limit, which means your humidity is going to be a concern, and hence that should not be the one case.
Very cool.
Stephen, there is an
Yes.
obsession. You look like Andrew Tate. The amount of messages that you're getting.
Oh my God. There we go. Can I honestly, and Mr. Tate, if you're watching and your fans, thank you very much. It's like when Howard Stern used to call Larry King all the time. Thank you for all your goofy messages. I don't know who you are. So
there's lots of different people, but apparently the theme of this show, show or gathering,
happening.
The brilliant technical analysis from Urs,
Yes.
supplemented by my younger brother downstairs here, Sman, has been supplemented by an Andrew Tate kind of theme.
I see that.
I don't know quite what's going on, Stephen, with your look.
I don't know.
But you need to adapt it.
What did I do? I look the same.
The Andrew Tate look is trademarked.
There we go.
Apparently, only one person can look like Andrew Tate.
Oh my God! How do you like? You could look like Andrew Tate for all we know.
As I said,
just so that. Okay, wait. Now that we're on the subject of Andrew Tate,
okay,
I can tell you there is only one person amongst us who can look like that, or who might have the.
That's
Urs. It's Urs. Yeah, we got it.
No. It is.
Urs looks like Michael Douglas from Falling
Michael
Down.
Douglas. Yes.
So because it is one of the Tate brothers who's
the Tate brothers?
Hot collection St. DuPont Joker lighter, and the only other person amongst all four of us on this screen is my elder brother Reza. So Reza, why don't you bring out that Joker and tell them?
You're the Andrew Tate guy.
Why don't I bring it out when St. DuPont send it back to me? Apparently, I'm going to get it.
Shout out to St. DuPont, I guess. There you go.
Shout out to St. DuPont.
I'm sure you're missing them.
It went for servicing 2 months ago, and I'm reliably informed that 2 months is actually a very short time to get your St. DuPont lighter back. Because what they do is they take it back, they reset it, they service it, etc. It comes back almost like a brand new lighter. So I will flex that the moment it's back.
Oh, wait a second. Cigar analyst Ali, thank you. Ali has said Tate has a fight coming up. I don't know with who. That could be why his fans are infiltrating the show.
Well, they're not infiltrating. Anyone's welcome to join. Anyone's welcome to give comments. There's no issue. And by the way, even though I say relatively provocative things back, it's really nice that people are commenting. If they're trolling, it's fine. It's very, very cool. As long as you don't mind being trolled back a little bit.
Oh, yes. We have a whole group of people that do that. So.
Right. Okay. So gentlemen, I think it is a good time to say goodbye for today.
We're going? All right.
Let me to fill out his visa application for Switzerland.
Oh, yeah, he has to go to Switzerland. And so don't forget, fans, to subscribe and like. And one last time, this is for Al.
You asked for it, fans, and you got it. The one and only Habanos Saturday cigar collection. From polo shirts to T-shirts to backpacks to coffee mugs to slippers and sneakers with cigars on them. You can have the exclusive collection for Habanos Saturday. Don't miss this. Go to Habanos Saturday YouTube channel at 2OF Entertainment if you would like to get your exclusive collection.
There you go. And I will have mine in a fortnight. And I'm very excited to wear that Hawaiian shirt that has Habanos Saturday all over it. And I will wear that when I go smoke cigars out in public. And I think. And so there you go. So we have one more comment before we go, gentlemen. Placing in order as we speak. Okay, Ali. It takes about 10 days to get to you. Just so we're clear, I bought a baseball cap, the Hawaiian shirt, the polo shirt, the hoodie with the pockets, and the light hood and the light whatever it is. So yeah, and then I said to David, David, what's my discount? And David goes, there's no discount. I'm like, oh, so I pay retail like everybody else. So there you go. So there you go. If you want to have Habanos baseball cap, it's very cool. And everything's made by Under Armour.
I'm going to try and find a white shirt, half sleeve, to wear next time as a tribute to us.
Okay.
Wait, and then
when underwear is coming.
There you go. We're gonna next time Usman comes on, we're all gonna wear the Usman shirt. We're gonna all do that. By the way, what did you get George Floyd for Christmas? Once again, no clue. And being Jewish, Hanukkah. So who's George Floyd? Anybody? Can help us out here?
No idea.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
Time to sign out, everyone.
All right, kids. Let me get to that part of the show.
And share the show with everyone.
Urs, it was a pleasure to see you as always. Thank you once again. It was a great show, very informative.
It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Hope you
you
feel
very
better. And to all the fans, we'll be back next week. And we'll see everybody next week.
Can you think how good the first cigar tastes when you had 3 weeks? No cigar.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Smoking EGM. Smoking EGMers.
There we go.
No. It is La Gloria Cubana Medio Dior #2.
All right.
That's example.
Let's calm down, ladies. Everybody, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. We'll rebroadcast this in about 2 hours, and you get it wherever you get your podcast on Sunday morning. And there you go. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy whatever you smoke. Catch us on Instagram to see what we're smoking this weekend and during the week. We'll talk to you all later. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Thank you. Bye. Take